Hi, it's Jeannie here. A lot of people don't think I cook, but pastry is my favorite thing. A few of you have asked how I make my Italian cuccidatis, and I just want to do a quick demonstration so you can see. When I first made these, there were many recipes out there that I found a little confusing, so I'm going to show you this one. When you make your dough, you have two dough balls, and they ask you to roll each ball out into a 12-inch square, which is essentially what I'm doing. And what I do is just make it as square as I can, and then I can use that pastry afterwards. So I'm going to make it as square as I can, like so. And then each of these 12-inch by 12-inch squares will make about 30 cuccidatis with this recipe. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here, creating my 12-inch square. And now what I've done with the fruit is all the fruit, the figs, the raisins, raisins, and dates, and walnuts, and marmalade, and cinnamon are all in this bag. And what I use are disposable plastic bags. I use 2 of them. And then I cut the end a little wider than they typically are, because this stuff is tough to push through this tube. So far this is the best idea. Basically what you do once you have your 12-inch square is you simply, it's not all that simple, you have to press pretty hard, about 1 inch from the bottom, squeeze out this fig log. And I learned this from an Italian lady as well that confirmed, of all the recipes I looked at, this was a good way to do it. So each of these 12-inch squares will do 3 logs like this. So basically we've got the log in here like such. And now I'm going to cut it 1 inch above. This is the real secret here. 1 inch above like this. We roll it over. And then you're going to cook it on an ungreased cookie sheet. Now what I do is I roll it so that the seam is down and kind of seals itself. And then you just want to cut these diagonally like so. Each of these logs makes about 10 cookies. So the whole recipe will make about 60 cookies. These are expensive to buy, but they are delicious, and I have frozen them as well. So, and I'll just make 2 small ones of this one. Then, as you can see, I just add them to my cookie sheet. And these are ready to go in the oven. And after, of course, as you know from bakeries that you see them, they ice the top of them with some colored sprinkles. They are delicious. I hope you enjoy this little thing. And I'm going to use this pastry for 2 more logs. Do the same thing, roll it over, cut them up. That's it. Enjoy.